Hey everybody, how are you doing today? Well, I just got home from work and straight down to the shop because I got my package from Stealth Outdoors. It is time to stealth strip my bee sticks. Well, I just realized I ordered the wrong set. I ordered the climbing kit set, which these are 32 inches long. My bee sticks are 24 inches long. So guess what? It's a great mistake because I get to cut off 8 inches and I've got extra patches to do what I want to do with them. That's awesome. So, hey, it's a bright spot every time. Here's my package. It was $26 for the package, and then I ordered an extra one. And then I just want to thank Lou. He put a little personal note on there for me. Thanks again, Mark. Really enjoy your YouTube videos. Thanks, Lou. Really enjoy the way you guys help us out and get these packages out quickly and how you support us. I'll put a link to Stealth Outdoors in the description. So I'm not going to go through taking apart the bee stick or your lone wolf sticks or your XOP sticks because you'll figure that out. That's not too hard. One thing with the bee sticks I'm going to tell you though is you have to get to this bolt right here. And this bolt right here, you're going to have to pry this cap up. I wouldn't take it off. I've got a prying tool, but you could use a regular screwdriver. Just get it on the other side of the bolt and then just push up a little bit and you'll pry this up just enough to get it up a little bit. Don't take it out because the hardest part of putting these bee sticks together was getting these caps in straight. So I'm going to take you over to the workbench right now and I am going to show you how I put these stealth strips on my bee stick. Okay, so we're over at the workbench. We've got the bee stick here. I used denature alcohol to wipe down all 4 sides to make sure we have a very clean surface. Just put it on a rag and wipe every side down. So here is the cap that I pried up to get to the nut that was there so I could get the stick apart. And I've got a line drawn down the middle of the back of my stick. And I'll show you what I'm going to do with that. Stealth strip has a small little section right there that you can pull off. I'm not going to pull the entire thing off. I like to put it between my fingers on my right hand. And I'm going to follow that line on the back of the stick. And as I go across, you will see my right hand is pulling the backing off of that stealth strip. This way, if I accidentally push, it's not going to go because that craft paper is still behind it. So I'm just pulling that craft paper with my right hand as I go across. This way I'm following that line I drew on the back of the stick, and I'm going to get this thing lined up straight across the back of the stick. This works out really well. And we're coming to the end. Still following that line. And now what we're going to do is going to just push this down firmly, make sure we got a good setting. And you see those creases, that's from shipping. I have some really strong tape which will hold onto this craft paper. I tape it to the bench in 3 spots, pulling a little bit of tension just to try and get rid of those creases a little bit. I'm only putting these about a 1/2 inch from the edge, and you'll see that at the end why I did that. So now what I'm going to do is I've got a little pick that I usually do to pull that up. It usually rips about halfway across, and it's not doing that at this time, and there it goes. So now I just pull this back and I push a little crease into this wax paper. What I'm going to do is pull the stick towards me a little bit and have some tension and then roll it. Now I'm just pushing down hard again. And what I'm going to do is push the craft paper back again and put another crease in it. And then I'm going to pull tension towards me again and roll it again. And one last time. Remember, we're a 1/2 inch from the edge with that tape. So I'm going to be able to get one more roll out of this. Still pulling pressure towards me a little bit. And now it's come off of the tape that was on the workbench. Now I'm just smoothing everything over. Now I'm going to pull the rest of that craft paper off. And all I'm going to do is pull this last edge all the way up to the other end. And we're going to get a very nice seam on here. Turns out really well. I've done this on my Lone Wolf sticks. It worked really good. And there you go. Pretty good seam on there. Just go around and smooth everything down. And then we are ready to find the spots where I'm going to have to put the bolts through. So I'm just going to grab another stick, line it up. I've got an X-Acto knife, and I'll show you what I do with this, with the B sticks at least. I'm going to have to turn this stick around so I match up the caps. And I'm just going to take, there's one of the circles. I'm just going to take the knife, put it on the edge of the circle, and push towards the middle. Same thing on the other side. Then I'm going to be able to use my pinky and push that stealth stripping inside. It's going to be a little tough to get that deep well socket in there, but it does go in. And then here we've got a little, one of the little bolts goes through. Same thing, just make a little cut. And on the other side, I'm just going to use the X-Acto knife to cut out the circle. And there you go. And what I did find is cutting that little circle out, the bolt will basically thread itself through the stealth stripping. Now all you'll need to do is go cut out all the other areas where you need to send a bolt through, and you will be done. Hey guys, I hope that helped you out on how to put the stealth strip on your B sticks. Could be your Lone Wolf, could be your XOP, same premise. Just make sure you start with a clean surface with the denatured alcohol. I did give you one little tip when you're putting the B sticks back together. I would start with the bolt that is opposite your Beast logo. That way you don't have to hold that nut on the back and you can seat everything correctly. Just remember the tolerances on this B stick are so tight that it really doesn't account for a stealth strip being on there. So you want to make sure everything seats correctly. It is going to push your stealth stripping a little bit, but really turned out nice. I love this stealth strip material. And I even went a little crazy. I kind of cut a little piece out on here to see if I'd like it. Don't know if I'll do that to the rest of them or just paint it. But really turned out nice. I'm going to put a link in the description to Stealth Outdoors. I want to thank Lou again for the personal little note and watching my videos. And if you have any questions, put them in the comment section below, and I will answer them quickly. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you go. And really thank you guys a lot for supporting my channel. See you guys later and have an awesome day. Bye-bye.